Save humankind. Dr. Ruth Pfau is a brilliant illustration of mankind. On a wonderful night before Walk 8, 1960, a 31-year-old lovely German evangelist woman lands at Karachi Air Terminal on a standard flight visit, en route to India. She was being shipped off a mission station in India by her gathering. However, because of some visa issues, she needed to break her excursion in Karachi. As there was a postponement in getting an Indian visa, the woman wished to use this time to see the sick patients in Karachi. She was taken to Pariah's province close to the then McLeod Street, the present Chandragarh Street, behind City Rail Route Station. This visit monstrously contacted her heart. She immediately adjusted her perspective on proceeding with her planned travel to India and chose to commit the remainder of her life to treating and focusing on patients experiencing uncleanliness, in a little hovel. Sickness, being viewed as a profoundly infectious illness, left these patients either deserted by their families or secured in little spaces for a lifetime. More than 50 years of her inimitable administration to humankind, she surely demonstrated that she was an individual who knew no restrictions, be they social, phonetic, or strict, through her magnanimous administrations to the penniless who moved toward her from any quarter. She was, as a matter of fact, Dr. Ruth Katrina Martha Pfau, brought into the world on September 9, 1929, in Leipzig, Germany. Her house was annihilated during World War II because of the besieging. She moved to West Germany with her family and concentrated on medication at the College of Mainz. During this period, Dr. Pfau was exceptionally intrigued by a Dutch woman who was a camp survivor and had devoted her life to teaching affection and pardoning. After finishing her clinical assessment, Dr. Pfau moved to Marburg to carry on her clinical investigations. It could look simpler to say, however, for sure it's a massive errand to persuade yourself to go through your time on Earth in a country that is undeniably less evolved than yours, has a lesser framework, far lesser proficiency rate, has a language that you don't have an idea of, where greater part rehearses a religion that is not yours, all the more so when you're a thriving period of the mid-30s and when the entire world is open before you. I have a firm conviction that even the majority of the trying men won't step on such a choice. Rather, a young woman, take it quickly as well as demonstrate her choice directly through a devoted life, just spent serving the destitute ones. Such was the strength of qualities of her personality and her consuming enthusiasm to serve mankind that provoked me to say, she came, she remained, and she won a huge number of hearts. Assuming that one needs to epitomize the getting through administrations of Dr. Pfau for humankind, in the short space of this record, I should say it would be a genuine test, as it would require endless pages to do as such. To be exact, establishing a realm looking like the Marie Adelaide Disease Center, MALC, and later growing it for patients experiencing visual impairment and tuberculosis, setting out on friendly work and restoration programs for uncleanliness patients and their relatives, gathering gifts in Germany and Pakistan and helping out clinics in Karachi and Rawalpindi, are only a couple of features. Indeed, even in her old age, she had a long act of venturing out to far-off and distant areas of Pakistan where there were no clinical offices for infection patients. Her untiring endeavors ultimately brought about the foundation of 157 uncleanliness facilities across Pakistan, helping more than 60,000 individuals. It was exclusively because of the devoted endeavors of Dr. Pfau that the World Well-Being Association proclaimed Pakistan as one of the main nations in Asia to have controlled disease in 1996, as the quantity of uncleanliness cases had dropped essentially in the country by then. Such was her profound love for this nation of our own that once she said, "If I somehow managed to be resurrected, I might want to be in Pakistan once more." It was exclusively because of her caring individual that under its CSR drives, my association Sway Southern Gas Organization began working together with MALC in the year 2005, an affiliation that presently gladly ranges north of 15 years, supporting MALC's two clinical focuses, one each in Mapurkas and Gwadar. I frequently review with extraordinary affection that multitude of examples whenever I get the valuable chance to meet this commended person, at SSGC, at MALC, and in the get-togethers projecting any medical services cause. As a firm devotee that sports bring individuals closer, she once wished to organize a progression of cricket matches among MALC and SSGC that were properly played under an incredible degree of athlete soul. For my purposes, her most observable memory generally remained her grin that used to finish her effortless face. The main normal essence of our discussions remained her desire to cherish people, to focus on their concerns, and to never leave them despondently, particularly if you are in a situation to work with them. As a mindful state, Pakistan never neglected to perceive the relentless endeavors of Dr. Pfau and appropriately respected them by finishing her with unmistakable decorations like Hilali Pakistan, Hilali Imtiaz, Nishan Quaid-e-Azam, and Satari Quaid-e-Azam. In 1979, Dr. Pfau was designated as an administrative consultant on uncleanliness to the Service of Well-being and Social Government Assistance, Legislature of Pakistan, and in acknowledgement of her momentous support of the country, she was deliberated with citizenship of Pakistan in 1988.